Hello trainers, my name is Inky. Over the years there have been a lot of Pokemon games, and when I say a lot, I mean a lot of them. And with each new installment there have been a lot of new and amazing mechanics introduced. However, not all of them survives the changes of each generation. Hell, some don't even make it into the other games of the same generation. But across all the Pokemon games that somewhat follow the original formula of Pokemon Red and Green, there's one that's basically starving in the mechanics department. Pokemon Go is a money printing app with a nice Pokemon skin that Niantic released back in 2016, and it has grown a lot since it was created. For example, we now have trainer battles, we have a partner system, and so on and so forth. But it'll always be seen as black sheep of the family, with the whole "it's a mobile app that doesn't count." However, I do believe that hidden all that money-making, location-spoofing, repetitive gameplay that I can no longer go more than 5 minutes without, there are certain mechanics that it can show that other Pokemon games can't. So, without further ado, here are 10 mechanics in Pokemon Go that should be in the main series games. Oh, and they're not in any specific order. So, let's add them into the Inkydex. Number 10. Achievements. Pokemon Go offers a lot of achievements to get, or as they are called, medals, which can be obtained by doing a variety of things like encountering Pokemon by the photo mode, or catching certain amount of Pokemon, or completing certain number of entries in the Pokédex, or even catching a certain amount of Pikachu. Yeah, the great majority of them are catching related. Big surprise there, I know. But just having them around changes the dynamic of the game. Being able to have a collection of things that you have done on your games has always been one of my favorite parts in gaming, really. And to be honest, it beats not having anything at all. Now, I know about the trainer card stars that you get in all of the main series games, but it's not the same. With him, it's just, well, that, a star, like a kindergartner, instead of a goddamn gold star that says, yeah, I have fucked up 1,000 great Pokemons, I'll fuck you up too if you do not piss off. Number 9. Easily transferable Pokemon. Okay, so being honest, not everyone's gonna need this. But I'm the one making the video, so... Number 9. Easily transferable Pokemon. By this, I mean the ability to select Pokemon from the boxes and transfer them. Or well, in the main series terms, just release them into the wild. This will really shorten the time after having like 200 Pokemon bred just to get that little shiny of yours. And it's a simple idea really. Besides, having it will also mean not having level 1 Drippies as a surprise trade every 2 minutes. And okay, yeah, I get it. I know that Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee have that same feature, but then again, I absolutely hate those pieces of crap, and you can only select so many of them at a time, so... moving on. Alright, quick note. So you can do the Pokemon Let's Go transfer thingy in Sword and Shield as well, but only if you have Pokemon Home. However, I'm gonna count this as something that an app can actually do, not the game. So yeah, for reals is this time. Moving on. Number 8. More interactive gyms. So like, yeah, the name says it all. In the main series games you can go and be the gym leader and that's it. No more sorry, no more nothing actually. And I know that some generations, like the fourth one with the Heart Gold and Soul Silver, you can rebattle them on certain days of the week. But you wanna know what? I can rebattle the gym literally the moment I finish beating every single person on it in Pokemon Go. And then claim it as mine and defend it. Imagine being able to do that in something like Sword and Shield. After the campaign, you can rebattle the gym leader to unlock their gym as an online prize. And from then on, you can defend it and personalize the interior and stuff. Like, you could only use that gym type of Pokemon each time you defend it. And in a similar fashion, when you can play ranked battles to be the best trainer, you could defend it a certain amount of times to transform it into the best gym in Galar in the whole actual world. But no, in the end we just get that free one-off story-driven gym. You guys see why being able to fight it from time to time is actually worth something? Number 7. MultiAccount. It's no surprise that I'm a big Pokemon fan as a whole, and there are absolutely no game that I cannot enjoy, no game in the franchise that I see as a bad game. Except of course for Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, which can go. So having the ability to live over and over again the same games, it's something that I always wanted. without having to delete my old save file or without having to buy another copy. Again, I know that the Switch allows that in another way, but then again, it's another system account. I mean, what I want is something like a Zelda game, like a menu where I can see all my different save files. With the nature of an online app just like Pokemon Go, it's natural to just be capable of typing the right information and changing to an entirely different account within the same mobile. I mean, this entire entry could just be resumed into just give Pokemon the Zelda-like style of choosing accounts and stuff. Number 6. A shiny indicator. Okay, on a perfect world, this will be entirely useless. And I mean, I can totally hear you already saying, a shiny indicator? Why would I need such thing? I can totally see that my Greninja is not blue, or that my Ponyta is blue and not red. And to that, I like to tell you just show me how clear are these to you, huh? Do you see them? Please do tell me which one is the shiny, which one is not. Yeah? We cool? Yeah, that's right. That's what I thought. Now back to your mom's basement you go. So to have a tiny icon of the Pokemon's name that shows that it's a shiny, it's a small detail but can save a lot. And believe me, as a shiny hunter, I mean a lot of hours poured into a game. I mean, just as spotters.
Luther Alla Shep. How was that? Did I do it? Do, that's not a shiny.
That's not a shiny. Are you sure?
I'm telling you, that small dot will help you a lot. Number 5. Missions. Having side quests or missions or just something to do in the post-game has always been a discussion with Pokemon games. After all, it's really hard to have a game that you absolutely love and find out that there's nothing you can actually do or want to do in it. And missions like the ones in Pokemon Go would really spice things up. How about managing to get 5 critical hits or beat 3 online foes in ranked? Hell, how about just breed 10 Pokemon or simple stuff like that? Doesn't always have to be something complex. And like in Pokemon Go, you could just decide if you want to stick with the harder ones or just go full gotta catch 'em all mode. It would really benefit the post-game, it's all I'm saying. And before you mention the side quests in Pokemon Sun and Moon, I mean, come on. They barely count as distractions and they're finite. So they're not what I had in mind actually. Number 4. Weekly rewards. This one's somewhat tied with the previous one, but it's a little bit different. I mean, the seasonal rewards of Sword and Shield PvP are a good start, but not everybody likes the simple life of competitive Pokemon. Wing wing, hunch hunch, god damn I'm bad at competitive Pokemon. So having rewards tied to certain actions like number of raids completed, number of times you have defended your champion title, even how much time you have spent in Pokemon Camp, something that makes every mundane action count, well, really gives off a nice feeling at the end of the week. Number 3. Catchable starters anywhere. There have been games where you're capable of catching some of the past starter Pokemons in one way or the other, but it has never been quite simple. You either have to complete the entire game just to get to the Friend Safari, deal whatever bullshit this is, do whatever bigger bullshit this is. It's never felt like these Pokemon actually were living a normal life in the wild, like in the animes or in the movies. But being able to see and catch these Pokemon when you're just walking in the park or just sitting in your room when suddenly one of these appears, I don't know, it just feels better. Number 2. Shadow Pokemon. Alright, back off. Remember I'm talking about the main series games? Yeah? Cool, so no GameCube spin-offs here. Okay, now, these Pokemons are so fucking cool! Just look at this! Is he angry? Probably. Is he stronger than his non-Shadow sibling? What, do you want to try and find out? Is he still cute? Hell yeah, he is! And on top of that, having the added bonus of augmenting their IVs after purifying them is just terrific. Just add Shadow Lugia and we got the most badass Pokemon in the goddamn game. Besides, having to fight the Team Rocket members just to capture them will help with that nothing to do in the post-game situation. And number 1, renaming traded Pokemon. Why the hell would I like a Pokemon with a dumbass name? That I do not write myself, of course. Seriously, why is this not a thing already? It's like PlayStation ID name not changing for fucking years all over again. I know, they did something like this in Pokemon Sword and Shield, but number 1, bring Chikorita back into the game or I swear to God I'm gonna... And number 2, you can only do it once and only if it does not have a nickname already. Like, buddy, it's because of the nickname that I want to change it. And again, in Pokemon Go, you can change the name of a traded Pokemon anywhere, anytime, and as how many times as you like. It's not matter if it has a stupid nickname already or not. That kind of freedom is what I need if I don't want to get stuck with shit like this again. Well, that's everything for now. Thank you all for watching. I'm not gonna bother you with the like and subscribe buttons. Do as you please. This has been Inky, and until next time. Huh, neat.